Speaking, and who are you, honey?
This is Finnette Delormier.
And we are going to explain this film to you. This is back in 1939 Christmas, and these are the Gilbarts and the Davises' annual Christmas dinner. And this is Oscar Gilbart on the left, Gordon Gilbart, Joe Davis, and Dudley Gilbart. In this we have Miriam on the right with the puppy, and Mrs. Knutson, Bertha Gilbart, and this is Edith Davis, who was not, and Finnette, and then Donald Gilbart, and he was reading a book, and they asked him what the name of it was. He had to look and see. And this is Aunt Bertha, Donald's mother, and this was at the Gilbart's home on 26th Avenue North in St. Petersburg. This is Grandmother Gilbart coming out, and these are the Prestons, Teddy Preston, Marge Preston. Oh, who's this?
Mrs. Knutson, Bertha's mother. This is Grandma. This is Mr. Preston. And this is Mother and Aunt Bertha.
Acting silly as usual. And these are the grandmothers. And this is our mother, Finnette going by. Mother's getting us organized to go help serve dinner. And this is Finnette and Donald and Miriam being very ill at ease and self-conscious. We hadn't had our pictures taken on movies before. We didn't know how to act and what to do. Poor Donald in the middle of those poinsettias. Poor Edie that day didn't feel well, and Annie Alice Davis is sitting there with her. She had a bad cold, and this is Teddy Preston with her. I remember how badly she felt that day. She wasn't any, and here we are playing badminton, and again, we really didn't know what to do with ourselves. Okay, Finnette.
Oh, this is Mrs. Preston getting ready to leave, and her husband. They're going back to Miami. And Joanne, our younger sister, on her new bicycle. And that on the right is Lois Gilbart, Dudley's wife. And they're having trouble getting off.
This is our mother, who talked with her hands all the time. And then this is the sunset, which meant this was the end of this film. And we are now retelling you about these films in 1983, but we're going back to tell you about 1940, Christmas 1940 at the Davises this time. We used to trade off. One year we'd be at the Davises and one year we'd be at the Gilbarts. This is out in their side yard, and here's Joanne. This year Joanne's acting like she doesn't know what to do in front of a camera. Notice
that's Joe Davis on the right.
Notice the poise that Finnette and I have now achieved over the last year. This is Uncle Russell Gilbart. And this is
Oscar Gilbart. Joanne flitted by. This is Dad. Miriam and Joanne. Donald and Miriam. Joanne came in and out. That's Finnette. Blowing up a balloon, obviously. Donald's in the background. This is Alice Davis's sister from Canada. That's Joe Davis.
Correction, that's her mother.
Oh, it was sister. Oh, was her mother?
That's her mother.
Oh, pardonnez-moi.
This is Finnette giving a kick. And Miriam. This is at Burlington Avenue, 4936 Burlington Avenue North in St. Petersburg. And that was Brownie, I believe.
And here comes the Prestons again. They always come up for Christmas.
Here's our dad, glad handing everybody. There goes the maid with the drinks. And here we are, Joanne and Susan Davis, Finnette, Edie Davis, Teddy Preston, Joe Davis, and Miriam and Donald in the back. That'll make you sick if you watch it very long.
That's Oscar Gilbart and Ted Preston, and our mother, Finnette, and
Mrs. Churchill.
Yeah, Mrs. Churchill, that's right.
And then this is Grandma Knutson, and Marge and Ted Preston again with Dad.
Here comes more turkey. You explain about the turkeys.
Well,
Mary.
there was a turkey at both ends of the table, and Uncle Joe Davis would be carving one, and our dad carved the other, and they had a contest to see who could get the turkey leg cut off first. And here they go. They're starting with Dad wanted a sharper knife. I could tell that. Now they're getting started on their contest, and you'll see who holds up the turkey leg first. Uncle Joe's carving his, and Joanne's telling him what she wants. There's our dad carving his end. And our dad won. He held it, and there's Uncle Joe's turkey leg. This is young Joe Davis. That's our dad serving. And this is Mrs. Knutson, Bertha Gilbart's mother. Uncle Joe Davis serving. This is Russell Gilbart, Mrs. Churchill. All the grandmothers and all the kids of both families were there.
This looks like it's terribly speeded up, don't you think? Or maybe not.
That's Susan Davis next to our mother. Annie Alice Davis next to our dad. Now we switched to black and white film. Obviously we ran out. I can't figure out who's taken this picture because it doesn't seem to be anybody missing if you look around the table. Everybody's there.
Mother's not.
Yes, she is.
Oh, yes, she is. Maybe it
Here
was the maid.
I don't know what we're making here, but Finnette was always in the middle of whatever we were doing, organizing it. This is Annie Alice Davis bringing out the desserts. Russell Gilbart. And I remember it was a very balmy day, very, delightful day. As you can see, we didn't have even sweaters on. That's our mother serving coffee. What was the name of that dog?
I was going to ask you.
Fritz?